What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Steam Deck OLED gameplay video for you guys today. Well, I should say I hope we have a gameplay video for you guys today, because I've noticed a lot of the times with first-person shooters in general, a lot of other games don't seem to have this issue, but a lot of first-person shooters do not let you play on the Steam Deck due to anti-cheat. Now, I know not every online game doesn't work on here, because I've played like Diablo 4 through Battle.net on this thing quite a bit, actually, and I never got banned for that. But that's not a first-person shooter. I feel like those are the ones that mostly have the little anti-cheat things. And unless Steam says, hey, this works or not, usually if it doesn't say yay, you already know it doesn't work. And if it doesn't have a single player, you know not to even bother with the game. But this is on Ubisoft, so I don't know. It's probably going to be like Fortnite, and either not let me in at all, or let me into the game, and then as soon as I try to play a game, it goes, I can't detect the anti-cheat. We're kicking you out, buddy. That's kind of what I'm expecting, but I don't know. So I figured we'd make a quick little video, just like on Fortnite, and just try the thing out. Hell, half the people don't even install apps like this on their Steam Deck OLEDs. But I figure for those people that do, we can at least try this out. So let's stop blabbing, and let's go hook this up to the capture computer, and let's try to launch it, and we'll see what it does. And if it just fucks up right from the get-go, I'll show you guys what it does from the start to finish, just like we did in the Fortnite video. So, enough blabbing. It's time to jump into the game, or at least try to.
Well, alright. So, here's what happens when you try to play this particular game. And just so you're clear, this doesn't happen to every single game that's not Steam. I've played quite a few games that aren't on Steam on here with no issues. This just seems to be the online ones. Almost anything like online, especially first-person shooter, it does not go well so far from what I've experienced. But in any case, you know, you click on it, it loads your Ubisoft Connect just like it would on your desktop. I made the little stat window all small just for now. I'll put it to the normal thing once we get into the game. Otherwise, I can't, like, see. Or at least when I'm in handheld for, I can't see any of these buttons. So then we can just click on it. I can't remember. Is this one the one you can just click on it? I guess I should just hit the play button just to be sure. Oh, there we go. Maybe it was already running. Hopefully it's not trying to run two things at the same time. But regardless, it did not work before anyway, so it's not like that's going to matter. I just want it to actually load and not just sit there saying running indefinitely. I actually wanted to show you what it did for real, because this would be a completely different thing that it did. Oh, there we go. I think it's doing something now. Alright, please read for before playing. So it starts loading, you know, just kind of like Fortnite. Makes you think, oh, you might have a chance to actually get into this game. But then it's like, pulls the rug out from under you, like, haha, just kidding. Not really. You can't play. And I was like, well, haha, it's back at you. I didn't actually expect you to be able to really anyway. I was just going to be surprised if you could. So you get to this screen, and no matter what you do, after a little bit of time has passed, it will kick you out and say, nope. And then even if you come back, it'll do the same thing. So just for fun, we can go in here and check out the graphics, although it might tell us before we get through looking at all the settings here. So just so you guys know, it's not the settings' fault. I have realistic settings here for what this thing is. So it's not the settings' fault. I think it's the anti-cheat. See? It just tells you, hey, they're not available, but you can try again later. Charlie01. So then you can try to reload again. Thinking, oh man, maybe it's just a fluke. But no, it's not. But I wanted to be thorough, so I figured I'd try reconnecting one time. but it still didn't work. So then after that, I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll show them what it did, and hey, maybe I'll get lucky and I can use some reverse psychology and trick it into working. Half the time I try to show you guys a game failing and then it works. I'm like, haha, well fine, screw you, I'll make the video after all then. But alright, see, so it lets you back in. But unfortunately, no matter what you do, you can even hit play and say controller and hit unranked. Doesn't really matter. And see, boom, now it just kicks you completely out. Doesn't crash, doesn't say nothing. It just says, hey, no, guess what? You're done. Get out of the game. We can't detect your anti-cheat, probably. Doesn't say that, but that's what I think is going on. But anyway, why don't we go now and wrap this video on up?
Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for this video. I figured it wasn't gonna work, but I just wanted to give it a shot. It'd be really cool if games like this did work on the Steam Deck. I'm sure a lot of people would love to play XDefiant on their Steam Deck, but unfortunately right now it's just not happening. But maybe one day, if Linux can get a lot more popular, you know, then people would be more willing to do stuff for it. But most of the time, even with Steam helping them out, it's still pretty niche. But maybe one day it will be bigger than that. And one day, maybe you could just download stuff just like you do on Windows and just install it like you would on a Windows computer. And if Linux gets to that state, I'll fucking totally probably upgrade to it, because Windows pisses me off a lot. Not even because it crashes or anything. I almost never have any crashes or anything. It's usually just they make things annoying for no good reason, and then take features that I like away, you know, to make features that other people like. So it's like, hey, it's cool they like it, but now you're making my usage suck. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. But unfortunately, XDefiant just ain't gonna work on your Steam Deck. At least not the way I tried it. Maybe somebody else has some solution that works. If that is the case, please do let me know. I'd love to get some gameplay footage of this game on this thing. I think it'd probably be able to handle it no problem. You know, having on low and like not even 720p, it should be able to get 60 FPS, and that's all you really need in a first-person shooter, especially on a little handheld. But anyway, that is all I got for you guys for this particular video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, even though it kind of failed or whatnot, because I still enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.